Peace, power, and prosperity. You know, sometimes you may notice when you're going through things that the people you want to be there, they're not there. How many of us, how many of us have been through this where we notice that? Yeah. Thank you. A little bit of water go a long way now. Hold up, I'm gonna want you to get closer to the bowls. Yeah, get closer to the bowls. There we go. Yep. Straighten your body up, and that's good. That is perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay. Make sure y'all tapping this screen, sharing this with the energy that needs it. I'm gonna be speaking first while you adjust your body to the earth. Take your time. We'll start with that lower extremities. It's their root chakra. This is the way it sounds. You know, I know sometimes we're going to go through things in life, and maybe the people that we want to be there aren't there. A lot of us have been through the same thing, okay? A lot of us bear witness to that type of correspondence, to the relationships that we value. I want us to understand something. And the first thing is misery like company. Negative things are parasitic. They attach themselves to things. I'm gonna say it again. Negative things are parasitic. They need a host. They need a host. And some of those negative emotions, they're trying to make you the host. I say that to say also that light can't be in the presence of darkness. So sometimes what we asking for from people is not even in their cosmic capabilities, because they don't feel the way we feel. Okay? They're not in a low vibration or a negative space. Light can't be in the presence of darkness. So when the people that we hold valuable relationship with, that mean the people we love, the people we respect. And sometimes we be requesting their love when we feel lows. Sometimes our family isn't there. Sometimes our friends aren't there. I want us to understand what's happening. Misery loves company. And sometimes the people are trying to avoid us on purpose. You see, they don't even understand that all the way. People are avoiding you and they don't understand that they are avoiding you. But I want you to not take things personal and understand that it's not you that they are avoiding, but it is the parasite. It is the parasitic nature of those low frequencies and low emotions. Okay? Negativity has a parasitic nature. It needs a host. Positivity doesn't need a host. It exists everywhere at all times. Everywhere at all times. Even in the spaces there's negative, there's also positive. Okay? But places that there is positive, there isn't any negative. You see what I mean? Negativity needs a host. Okay? And it's trying to make you the host. It's trying to make you the host. You need to understand that and become aware of self. Self is on a never-ending adventure to become aware of itself. Self not aware of itself. This is why you must learn thyself. Self is not aware of itself. This is why you must learn thyself. True spirituality, okay, is the knowledge and learning thyself. You are learning your true nature. I give an example. In religion, you have been given the 10 commandments. Okay? You've been given commandments. It's not because you are expected to not break these commandments, but you are to become knowledgeable of the fact that human beings in general can do these negative things. You are becoming aware of yourself. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Honor thy mother and father. Okay? Not coveting your neighbors and their belongings. All of these let you know the nature of humans. You are learning humans. Yeah, a lot of those you're going to break. I don't want you to think the 10 Commandments or any type of structure was there to force you to not break them. You are going to break them. You must learn your nature. And when you break them, you must ask why and what is wrong with me. You feel what I mean? What am I going through? You feel what I mean? Because once you do these things, you will learn self. You are on a never-ending adventure of learning thyself. Okay, the brain isn't born aware of itself. It has to become aware. Awareness, okay, will grant identity. It will grant purpose. It will grant character. It will grant personality traits. Awareness will create the person you are ascending towards. It will create the new avatar. You must become aware. Okay? So when people aren't catering to your low emotions, they aren't there to be held. When people aren't there to hold you, I'm gonna say that again. When people aren't catering to your low emotions, they're not there holding you. They're not there to listen to you. They're not there to be a companion in your struggle. I want you to understand what's happening. This is on a biological level. Without this ability, human beings would have faced their demise a long time ago. You must understand this. Okay? This is a survival mechanism. It's innate. It's a reflex. You call me with something negative, I avoid. Even if this negativity is your own sadness. Why? Because I also understand that this will too pass. Think about all the times you've been sad. Think about all the bad times you've been through. How long have they lasted? It is a lie of the time. It is a lie of the energies that you are in to try to convince you it's the end of the world. That's the lie. That is the parasitic nature of those low frequencies. That is a lie. It is not going to be forever. It is not the end of the world. Doesn't matter if you had a health issue. Doesn't matter if you had your heart broken. Doesn't matter if you're going through everyday life's uncertainties. Doesn't matter what you're going through. It is not to last forever. Why is this? Because nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. It is the very nature of life for things to evolve into non-existence. Things are always coming into existence and non-existence. So it's only a temporary place that it has inside you. Allow things to pass. This is what mindset training teaches you. This is what meditation teaches you. Okay? Or else you'll be holding on to things. Nevertheless, let's enjoy this sound bathing. Allow these sounds to carry you. Okay? I want you to relax your body, and we will also have an activity. This sound will resonate in the root chakra. This frequency will force you to think of some things you may have been holding on to for a long time. So you have new problems, but they have old energy. They've been existing inside of you for a long time. Relax your body. Breathe deeply. Take about 9 deep breaths to allow your body to adjust to the earth. We're going to breathe together. In life, ex-life. In life, ex-life. In life, ex-life. In life, ex-life. 3 more. In life, ex-life. In life, ex-life. Last one. In life, ex-life. Let us come to normal breathing. Let us take mental note of the calmness we feel, the balance that exists around us, the equilibrium we feel with life. If you are outside, allow the bugs to make home with you. Right now, you should be feeling a state of relaxation. Now we're moving into the solar plexus. This is our place of creativity. Okay, this is where we find purpose. It exists in our belly. You know, you're supposed to listen to your gut. Let us heal this belly. As you hear these sounds, I want you to begin to imagine. Close those eyes. Imagine that you have an imaginary piece of paper and write down anything you want to write down. Give it to the universe. Give it to the all. Give it to a higher power if you have a higher power. Give it to your higher self. Write it down. And as you write it down, imagine that you're putting it inside of the bowl. Put your worries inside of the bowl. This is the collection bowl. We are collecting worries. Write it down no matter what it is. It doesn't even have to be a worry. Write down whatever you want to share. This is your confessions to the universe. These may be your worries, your troubles, your excitements, your appreciation, things you are grateful for. Write it down in your imagination. Allow these sounds to guide you so you know where to come. Now we are moving into the next chakra. Let us now allow the sounds to teach us. Okay? I've carried us far enough. Let us now allow space, opportunity, and liberation to free you. Allow things, feelings to come up and release it into the earth. Sure.
I release control.
Sure.
I release the need to be right.
Sure.
I release self-doubt.
Sure.
I release overthinking.
Sure.
I release to always want to know what's next. I release pain. I release the negativity.
Release. That's right, human. Express yourself. the silence to sing peace to you. Allow the sounds of nature and the universe to show you what is natural. Listen to the chaos of the unexpected. Fall safely into the bosom of the earth and feel the love. When you are ready, I want you to turn on your side in a fetal position, knees together, turn on our side. Whenever we are ready. Yes. You may feel your body carry you into either a daydream, a nap, whatever it may be. Allow what is natural to happen. Telling your body you are safe, you are in the protection of the earth.
I'm safe. I'm nourished. I'm nurtured. I'm at peace.
Give you some space so you can feel the earth. Just know you are safe.
Those are pretty.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I want you to lie on your back. And I want you to take one deep breath in. And as you breathe out, I want you to rise upwards. Okay? Start at your leisure. Breathe in. Breathe out, rising up. Now I want you to smell these flowers. Yeah. Back up a little bit so you're in shot. Smell those beautiful flowers. This is aromatherapy. So I want you to tell me, share what you like. I want you to share the way you feel. And hold the mic while you do it. How do you feel?
I feel calm. I feel relaxed. I feel clear-minded.
Share about anything, possibly what you're going through, perspectives,
Um,
how the herbs made you feel, any type of information you felt today.
yeah. I want to talk about being alone. Being alone, and instead of looking for outsources, really tending to yourself and coming back into your body and doing the things you need to do in order to feel like you again, because nobody's going to do it for you. And even when you're looking for love that love that you're looking for from the outside, and looking for that care, or maybe even to feel safe again, and it all goes back to catering to the inner child, because we don't talk about that enough. And sometimes you get reminded of how you feel back when you was a kid, and it can get scary. Your life can get scary in the midst of it all, because you went back to those roots. You went back, you're experiencing a feeling that you felt back then, that you always buried, you always put on the armor, and you forget because you taught yourself to forget. You taught yourself you gotta go out there. You gotta go out there and be the person that always kept you safe and protected until you're back in that room. with the little version of yourself that that never felt protected or safe, and you gotta go back and tend to it because you're not going to get it from nobody else. You ain't get it from nobody else before, and you're not going to get it from nobody else now.
There's wonderful, there's wonderful thing called life.
But you also, like, I'm blessed to be able to, like, find ways to water my own garden. And you just got to get out there. You got to get out there. That's the only way you're going to be able to tend to your garden. The same way these plants, these flowers need to be nurtured, is the same way you have to nurture yourself and nourish yourself. You're not going to find it behind those four walls. You're not going to find it behind the four walls. And it's like, you know that sometimes, but then you get so clouded in how you feel. How you feel. And sometimes you just need a friend too. Like, how you feel. And sometimes you just need a friend too. Like, find it in other ways, but you're not gonna find it in the way that you need. I tell you that.
You definitely need to.
Yeah.
You definitely. It's definitely important to meet people on your own frequency. You need to meet people on your own frequency. I want to touch on being alone. It's imperative that you learn how to self-soothe. Remember, certain babies was left to cry so they could learn to self-soothe. And some baby was given those pacifiers in those bottles. He was being fed salts and sugar early to calm yourself down. Okay? So a lot of the self-soothing part, the learning from yourself part never happened. Never happened. Learning that no one's coming. That's what you learn when you cry. Nobody's coming. No one is coming to save you. No energy is coming. Nobody is coming. And that's what you learn. You're supposed to learn that as a baby. Okay? And some of us are just learning that as adults. That we need to open them doors inside ourselves where that little one is still trapped and afraid of the world. Because you've been waiting on people. You've been waiting on your mom. You've been waiting on your dad. You've been waiting on people. And you don't need to wait on people. You were always waiting on yourself. The energy you want from your mother was a reflection of you. The energy you want from your father was a reflection of you. When you go out there and want to meet friends, you are always meeting yourself. But if I secure myself first, okay, then I can venture off into new terrain. Some of us is revisiting the old places inside of us, and we have yet to visit new terrain. The terrain when there are new people, the terrain when there are good people, new places, new things to do, new habits. Okay, we done already learned how to bandage our wounds. We done already learned how to cater to our spirit and feed ourselves. That is the basic functions of being a human. Okay, that's why it's important to get out there in nature, because you will learn. Listen, this grass can feed itself. It can take care of itself. That tree can take care of itself. These birds, these squirrels, these flies, they can take care of themselves. Aren't you worthy? Okay, don't you share the same worth as a fly? Aren't you worthy of the same type of experience to life as the bee? Okay, aren't you worthy of the same freedom and liberations as the tree? Okay, you're worthy of these things, right? And when you see other things able to survive, You ain't the only one that done been through things. Everybody in every sentient energy done been through things. That's why you got to get out in nature. That's why community matters. Because when you isolated and you introverted, you'll begin to listen to those demons of your emotions, and they lying to you. The devil is a lie, taught it to those demons, and they lying to you. They telling you that you're the only one. They telling you nobody is going to understand. They telling you those same lies they've been telling you your whole life. Okay? Because what you're trying to say is, what you're really saying is really a conversation with yourself. Okay? You saying that you're not going to listen. Because have you been listening to yourself? Learning how to self-soothe is listening to yourself. Hold up, no one's coming. You've been lying to yourself, hoping, well, maybe they come. Maybe this person change. Maybe this happens. Maybe this happens. Maybe I meet this. Maybe I do that. And you're never going to do that until you bandage those old wounds and get off of that mental, spiritual, or physical terrain. Then will I adventure into the new levels of life. Okay? Meet people according to where my ascended version is. Okay? I'm not that person that was hurt. Okay? I'm either the person that was hurt, the person that was learning, or the person that understands the wisdom that I learned being hurt. And I learned myself. So I practice. Okay? I practice experience in life. I have exercises and activities that I do with myself unconsciously, like being in community, like being in nature, unconsciously. Okay? It's second nature. Whenever healing yourself is second nature, you've done a fantastic job at this thing we call adulting, at this thing we call life. Okay? Nevertheless, this message is to compel you to get away from yourself sometimes. Sometimes you got to get away from yourself. You lying to you. And you convincing yourself that everybody else is the monster. The people who's supposed to be there, all of that. You lied. You made that up. Except the fact that you're making a lot of this up. You made that up. Okay? The expectations you had for them, you made it up. And they looking at you like, you know, they also making things up they experiencing. They looking at you like, well, I ain't do it. And it's up to you to help you. What I'm supposed to do? I can't go inside you and do the spiritual surgery that needs to happen. Misery love company. I'm also trying to avoid you. They don't know they trying to avoid you. But except that people trying to avoid you and they should avoid you. Look at you. Look at you. Okay? Nevertheless, we enrich each other here mentally, spiritually, and physically. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. This video is going to be on there. Make sure y'all, like, comment, share, and express yourself freely. Okay? This is a safe place. Okay? Hold up, tell them again now on the microphone.
You can follow me at Gorgeous Olney, Gorgeous OLNEE. Hi, y'all.
I say. Nevertheless, let's get rich.